It's good because I'm not sucking up their darkness. It's bad because I love people. But this is where I am right now, and I'm dealing, and I'm learning so much because I've surrendered to universe. This book, The Universe Has Your Back. I don't get paid for this. I don't, but something about that book did it for me. Maybe it was the right book at the right time. The right channels were open. Maybe it's that I fell in love with God again. But it didn't feel like God. It felt better than God. What society makes God mean. And in this way, I'm down to dance with the universe. I am down to dance Kundalini energy and tantric. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about why society is so uptight. Oh my God. Kundalini energy is amazing. That shit feels good. Have you ever done it? Have you ever felt it? Has the serpent uncoiled along your spine? It feels fucking amazing. Who needs to overdose on food and drugs when you've got Kundalini energy? It's the yum yum. It's the good good. I don't know how I look, so whatever. I'm too fuck. Okay, so Kundalini energy and tantra. Yeah, I can hang with universe. That's some good shit. I don't understand why society is so hell-bent on us taking 42 pills each. We have an antidepressant, a mood booster, mood elevator, balancer, they had me, literally, I was on 13 medications when I got out of the psych hospital for suicidal depression. If you don't know anything about that part of my story, check out the blogs or ask questions and I'll send you the appropriate blog. If you don't have the time, I'll do that for you. I'll send you the one that corresponds with your question. I spent 2 years in and out of psych hospitals for suicidal depression. And I got out of the abyss one micro mini step at a time. For real. When I had gone in, when I started the whole thing with the psych hospitals, which I wrote about last night, how it began. Because there was, of course, a catalyst, just like the Orange Muppet is now society's catalyst. There was a catalyst for the Dark Night of the Soul starting, and it was pretty profound for me. It had to do with homelessness, and I had been homeless as a teenager a few times, a lot of times. And it's the biggest fear that I've ever had in my life, homelessness. It's the one that I would choose death rather than go through again. So, yeah. So I wrote about that last night. You can read that if you're drawn to. I decided that I'm going to be of service. I'm not waiting to be of service. I'm not waiting for any other human beings to feel that I'm worth. What are we waiting for? We're waiting for other people to approve of us, that we're ready to be of service, that they're ready to hear the message. What are we waiting for? I don't know. I've waited a long time for that to knock. Okay, you can be of service by doing this. Why was I waiting for anybody? Be of service. So I am of service. I'm listening to universe and I'm doing what it tells me. If it tells me tap, tap, vlog. You got it. I vlog. I got stupid. Sorry. Me and universe go back and forth. But I got the tap tap about this right now because I was like, do I do this on video? But it's important. I think somebody must need it. I don't know who it's important for. Somebody must need it. I want to get to the high risk. Is juveniles a derogatory term? I want the high risk young people. Demographic 11 to 18. Those were the years I was on the street. Those were the years, and that's my demographic. Crazy. I want them, but I'm not sure that foster homes and group homes are all equipped with the latest computers or a juvenile, a juvenile delinquency center. Do they have computers? I don't know how I'm going to get to them, but I know that universe has my back, and I will find a way to get to them. Maybe somebody needs to hear that. Maybe somebody needs The feelings of being homeless and standing in a doorway with rain pelting me, maybe they need to hear what that felt like to me and say, oh my God, I'm not alone. That's the way I feel. She's still alive. She made it. Maybe I can make it too. Maybe. Maybe it doesn't resonate with anybody. Maybe it does. Either way, the universe is telling me to do it, so I'm doing it. I'm not asking so many questions anymore and asking to see the reasons. I'm just doing it. I think that we're in a time, a serious contraction right now, and I'm choosing to keep myself lit. I meditate now before my feet hit the ground, literally. If I have to run to pee, that's another story. I run to pee. But then I go right back into the bed, and I do the 6-phase meditation every morning, and it's followed by some other kinds of meditation. There are so many tools here for us to use. People say, I don't have the money. I'm taking free classes. People say, I don't have the time. You have the time to have a life you don't like, though. Make the time. Nobody believes in me. I don't have many people believing in me. Mostly my tribe, the people that watch these things. Other than that, no. I get a lot of, what are you doing? Stop eating so much. I get a lot of shitty things. But my point is, do it anyway. What you're doing is it working? I don't know. If it is, go for it. But if it's not, change something. Do something different. When I was in the psych hospitals, I really saw my impending death. I mean, really. There were 3 legit suicide attempts in 2 years. And I'm not even sure how I got all the way from the depths of the abyss to here. Because I really believed that it was over. I gave away everything I had. I started here 4 months ago with nothing. I didn't even have makeup. For those of you who know me, you understand just how big that is. But I didn't have makeup. I didn't have anything. Came with 1 suitcase. That's all I owned in my life. That's it. I gave away everything because I was done. Literally done. But instead of focusing, I'm really into plus size models right now. I'm really into them and their courage. These young women coming up and telling the world, this is how I look. I have a roll on my stomach and I don't give a shit. And it's so beautiful to witness. And they're really inspiring me. And as I watched them, there was one lady who was like, that's disgusting what you're wearing and you need to be decent. And yeah, don't look. You don't like it, don't look. My mother told me something the other day. What did she tell me? She said something and I was like, so don't look at it. If you don't like it, don't look at it. I'm never holding this in anymore. This light. It's got to come out of me. It's got to, because that's the only thing that brings me joy now. Is being myself, putting on music and dancing like crazy. Oh my, I would have music on right now. But somebody, if you know, please tell me what the laws are on the copyright shit on YouTube, because I don't fully understand it. If I paid for the song, shouldn't I be allowed to play the song on my video? I don't understand that whole thing. So, we got this. Think about it. I knew since 2009 this shit was coming. I knew it was coming. I felt it. I knew it was coming. In my soul of souls, in my pores, in my cells, I knew this was coming. So I got myself ready in every way that mattered. I tried until I went crazy for 2 years. No, I'm not crazy, depressed. Even if it was crazy, fuck it, I'm not ashamed. I'm not ashamed of any of this. I'm not ashamed of any of this. I'm not ashamed that I'm a big girl. I'm not ashamed that I'm losing weight. I'm not ashamed that I'm a rape survivor. I'm not ashamed that I'm a molestation survivor. I'm not ashamed that I'm an incest survivor. I'm not ashamed that I'm a domestic violence survivor. I was a drug addict before I was 17 years old. Not ashamed of any of it. It's part of what makes me the woman I am now. It's what makes me look at you, whoever this is behind watching this, and tell you that I love you and know that I mean it. And if you need me and I can do it, I will do it. If you inbox me and you text me how you feel and what you're going through, you're going to get an answer. It may be 24 hours later until I see it with homework, because I have massive homework, and the blog and the vlog and this and that and the other, but you're getting it. I'm not going to ignore anybody. I'm not too busy for anybody. If I tell you I love you, I got your back. And if this resonates anywhere in you, love it forward, because obviously it's meant for somebody, or I wouldn't be doing it. I'm not selling anything. And I say that because I notice that a lot of people, when they get my links and stuff, they're feeling, I feel it. It's like, what does she want? She wants to be of service. Really. That's it. The universe will take care of everything else. I knew when I was 15 years old and I was homeless on the streets of Manhattan, walking past under 21 Covenant House. I turned around, I looked at it, and I said, I'm coming back here one day to help. I wasn't even out of my own situation yet, but I knew that I was headed back. I knew it. I knew it. And I will be of service. I am of service. I'm throwing myself off the fucking cliff and knowing that universe is going to catch me. So yeah, I don't think you got the same energy that was in the video that stuttered this morning because of the Wi-Fi, but it's real. The Wi-Fi up here sucks, and I have like a 10-year-old camcorder, but you know what? It's working and I don't give a shit. So do what it takes to keep yourself happy. That's the only fucking thing you need to do in this life, is be authentic and be happy. Okay, let's do that again. Be authentic and be happy. So that means on the way to work tomorrow and you're dealing with some asshole driver that doesn't know how to drive. Let's consider for a second that his wife just slapped him across his face and his kid said he hates him. We don't know what the fuck is going on with people. I'm really trying this agape love shit. Dalai Lama said, love is the absence of judgment. Wow. Means I'm facing somebody that I love and they're judging me. I won't judge them back for judging me. Did you get that? But it's real. It's real. And I'm capable of that. So that's what I'm doing. So I don't judge you. If you watch this and say, that bitch, what does she know? It's okay, man. We can agree to disagree. It doesn't mean we have